Hi guys!
Hello.
This is Ben.
And this is Ildi.
And we are here reviewing BTS's latest album. Actually, I'm really having fun with this conversation because it's very in-depth and it's rare that you get this opportunity to talk through an album that you're interested in or an artist that you're interested in with so much detail. So thank you, Ben, honestly.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much for
Thank you for putting up with my negative stuff.
No, it's not negative. You know why? And I'm going to tell you why.
It's constructive.
Because I think what sometimes, in terms of all the passion and love and devotion we feel towards, our favorites, and it doesn't have to be K-pop or anything like that, I think we miss the point of critical thinking.
I agree, 100%. That's what I've always had a problem with, like, the idea that you should stan one group. Because, if you just love everything they do, they could put out anything, it could be terrible, and you'd still be like, oh, it's the best thing ever. So if you love something, you should judge it more harshly than other stuff, personally, I think.
Oh, so you're more like a tough love person. Yeah,
I mean, you should hold it to a higher standard, is what I'd say. I love FX. If FX come out with something, I'm going to say it's, terrible if it's terrible. Because the fact that Crystal's singing over it doesn't really change the fact that it's not a good song.
Yeah.
If it's not a good song.
I get what you mean, guys. So, this is how we kind of do things on this channel. Try to be appreciative and tries to be constructive and also have that conversation because, this is how I think we move K-pop as a genre in the Western world forward if we take it seriously and we criticize it seriously. Anyway, so that's what we are going to do with the next song, Paradise, which I remember liking very much. I only listened to the album like once or twice before this to kind of, have initial thoughts. But yeah. The rhythm is clever. Already in the beginning, we only 10 seconds and just da, 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 da.
Yeah, spoiler, I really like this song. So, it's using the trendy stuff so well. Like those little snaps and that little...
It's not too much.
Hi-hat is perfectly measured.
Okay, absolutely love this song.
Yep. And it's going places.
Oh yeah, I love this song.
We're revolving and swelling as the song goes on. It's great.
Again.
This suits V's voice perfectly.
You are a massive fan, Ben.
I like this song, okay? This is what I wanted,
Now you won't run without knowing the destination. It's okay to stop. Thanks for the message because I don't feel like that. I feel like I have to run harder and harder. It's almost ready for the fan chant. Picture on.
He's leaving space for it. I love the poppy bass in this as well.
Yeah.
I think they're using 808 drums for it. It's pretty cool.
And again, with the bridge or kind of the B version of the verse, it gives us time to prepare for what's to come.
Yeah. It's very well measured.
And then
we get that chorus we're looking for. It's catchy. And the drums are doing much more interesting stuff in the chorus.
I agree.
Which is a good thing. You can ham it up a bit more when there's a lot of singing going on.
I think that the addition is good as well.
Little run, great.
Okay. Sugar. That's so Sugar. It's like whispering in my ear.
Sugar was my rap MVP for this album.
I love J-Hope
this
on this.
This suits J-Hope a lot, this song.
Because it has a very dancey rhythm. I can see him already, bring out moves. I think his rapping is very much like his dancing. It's explosive in some places, but if it needs to be a bit more measured.
I really like when he's more measured. Because I don't really like the raspiness usually. And he's not doing it here, and it sounds so good.
Okay, this is winning. This song is winning.
So far, this is the best.
I feel like I can just see them recording this in like the same room and just like...
Just vibing.
loving this song, absolutely. You know what? The only minor thing, and this is just my personal reference. I wanted to take the choir was na 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 na, like just get rid of the instrumentals and just like the singing.
Oh, just have like a clap it. Yeah, that would have been
just
good.
Just like that. That's the only little thing that I think.
I think that could have been a really good way to end, actually. Just clapping and then tailing off in that
I think it's
lyrics.
a challenge for an amazing,
Remixer.
music aficionado, army, or any K-pop fan who wants to do a mix of this song, because I think this song can be mixed very well.
You extremely talented people that we see recreating beats from K-pop songs, please remix that. That would be amazing.
I think, I would so listen to that.
I would too.
I think, this song is it. Like, you know what? I'm going to do a bit of a research on this because I'm not sure I know who produced this song, and I'm very curious.
On the track list, it's got everything.
Yeah, this is the way to go.
Yeah,
okay,
so
let's see.
It was a lot of writers.
Oh wait,
Lo-fi.
wait.
Mnek.
Oh yeah, I really like his. He's a British guy. He did the song with that Swedish girl,
Zara Larsson.
That I absolutely love that song.
Oh, cool.
I think he's a very, very, very good singer. He received the ASCP One Gold Award for his contribution to songwriting. Amazing. So he's pretty high profile, we can tell. Okay, American producer RM, and then we have a Korean producer here, Sugar J Hope. Yeah, I think you can feel the vibe. I think this is a good mix of everything, really. I don't think I have anything even a small criticism to say about this song.
No, I don't really have many complaints, to be honest. Aside from Ildi's idea of that kind of drop the instrumental out and just have a little bit of a clap over the chorus, that would have been cool, but what they did was equally as good. It was pretty solid.
I think the beat itself was very clever in a sense. It had a very good groove and just pulls you in, but it was very laid back at the same time, which gave space to the singers to really explore places, and also to the rappers who just have a question answer kind of rap, but then the Sugar just doing a very fast-paced rapping. So.
Nothing felt forced though in this, which is what I was most impressed with. Because a lot of the time when they have those stuttery, trendy trap hi-hats, they drive me mad.
I know.
They just kind of it feels like a lot of the time they just kind of they take a song they've written and they just shove those over the top of it for no reason.
I think I get
what you mean. It just makes it sound messy sometimes. They can be used well as they are here, but there's a lot of times that people just kind of ram them on the top of whatever they've done. And it just doesn't fit.
I think this is a very consistent song.
Definitely.
In terms of the production, guys, this is the point where we are going to mention something about what I found just fascinating about the album's review in Western kind of article. It doesn't even matter if it was a music outlet, but that was usually better. And then they kind of they reviewed other K-pop artists, but they mentioned very often this whole genre hopping, BTS's genre hopping new album. And I was like, and please, guys, those amazing journalists, take this as an opportunity to discover new places, because it felt to me like they never listened to K-pop anymore.
No, I was going to say, you should check out K-pop.
Maybe you should check out this genre called K-pop. Isn't it? I was just so surprised.
I totally agree.
It's how is that new information to anyone?
It's like that thing we always say, that K-pop is every genre.
Yeah.
It's not a genre of itself, it's every genre.
Yeah, but this song was pretty consistent, but I definitely so far we listened to 4 songs and each of them sounded very different from each other. But you would have within K-pop, and I wonder what those journalists would think when we hear a song changes within song. What would they do then? Not between each track.
But those are the ones where it gets a bit messy, aren't they, sometimes?
But some of them are
fantastic.
Let's face it.
But it's been done badly a lot.
Yeah, but concentrate on the positive ones, because we need to promote K-pop. So it's I was just, I almost felt writing to some of the contributors to news, on The Guardian, or we are here in the UK, guys, and people are discovering kind of K-pop. Apparently some of the radio DJs, who's a popular kid, or very young guy around here, I can't remember who is at Capital FM.
Oh, okay.
Can't remember his name. He has high profile parents as well, and so he's kind of like very much into the pop culture pearl, and he made a statement about like he's not sure that K-pop is, you know, the UK is kind of ready for K-pop. American audience is a bit more, you know, open-minded. He thinks. I
don't know about that.
You think, well, what would your take? Because as far as I've seen, you know, UK media outlets is even literally cashing in on, you know, K-pop, like keywords. It felt like looking at the like an SEO, which is like search engine optimized text about like some metro or whatever, every single BTS move, just like an article, or trying to, you know, look at it but still treating it as a phenomenon instead of like something that has, you know, has its own place on the music market.
I think a lot of it. I don't think it's even a distinguished kind of difference between American and UK. It's just a lot of Western media just treats it as a novelty because they've seen trends come and go before, and they assume this is just one of those.
But that's the thing, that it's not a trend. It's
especially
been here for
because
like years and years.
You can probably attest to this too. Every time you say you're a K-pop fan in the UK, it's Gangnam Style.
Oh yeah, well, I think that's going on less and less, and like I'm curious what will happen. June 1st, we are going to be at our friend Zozo, who's on our Girls' Generation reactions. We are going to be at her place on a K-pop reunion, like our friends' reunion after the academy, and we have to buy the tickets for BTS.
I probably won't. It's too much money. It's
too much money, but like the thing is, I think the arena, hopefully it's going to be filled. But yeah, we have all the people from our group who are coming, and it's going to be really special. So I'm curious to see how the Western media outlets will change as we get closer to the date, because it's one of the biggest arenas in London, guys. It's massive. In the UK even. It's massive. 2 nights? What? So anyway, we'll see how that opinions change, but let us know how your opinion changed and what sort of reviews you've seen in your own country, because our viewers are very international. So what was the reaction in your country when it comes in terms of the album and in terms of this song, which we absolutely loved? So the next song we are going to listen to is going to be
Love Maze.
Get ready to find our way out. See you guys in the next video.